Hello, 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 hello. Can anyone hear me? I'll just think that, okay, I think somebody can hear me, but it's very low somehow. Okay. Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy VIII Remastered replay request. I hope you had a wonderful Monday, wherever you are. If you'd like my videos, my streams rather, hit that like and subscribe button. And feel free to interact in the chat box. Alright. Let's make sure everything's ready. Alright. So we'll resume our infiltration. We will have the forest owl space covered, and as well as maybe if we go further and further within the game, I might be able to go up until the second Laguna dream. So our first agenda for today, let's try to spread the open rule in the Galbadian region. So we're gonna play against Watts, trying to get the Angelo GF card. And if it fails, we'll have to reload. Let's begin. Yeah, somebody said that my microphone from yesterday's stream was low. And I got a guest here. Hi, Yuki. Mr. Seed, you seem to know rules unfamiliar to this region. Let's play a game with balanced rules and ours, sir. You want to play cards, sir? Not a good idea. This is bad. Trade rule 1. This is bad. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, the open rule is spread throughout this region. Okay, perfect. Trade rule all. That's what I like it. Ow. Okay. I can abolish the same region, but no. Once I get the cards, I needed to do some sick ass same play. I can do that. Okay, let me save just in case. It's kind of funny that the GF cards here for some are like the smaller version. Okay, let's go on. Hey, you're, from the party? So, does that mean you're a seed? I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's two others with me. Yes! Seed is here! Take it easy. I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh, so you were looking for the headmaster at the party? He knows Safer? Yeah. Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. Yes? I'm going back to the others. Okay, let's go. Squall? Is he here? Safer? No, he's not a seed. Oh. Oh yeah, my name's Rinoa. Very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed members dance quite well, don't they? Approach your target inconspicuously at the dance party. There may be some missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected to force Seed to learn various skills. Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Doggy! Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner. Do we name her into something? Or do we keep her name like this? And besides, I have a dog here with me. Let's see. Nah. Angela's really smart. Here, let me tell you. Smart, huh? I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you there. This is Zell and Selfie. Hi everyone! This way. Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance, the Forest Owls, will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of a top-secret info from Galbadia. I got the info, sir! There's a VIP coming from Galbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP! The guy's name is Vinzer Dealing, our arch-enemy and a president of Galbadia. Vinzer Dealing is a scoundrel! He's a dictator, not a president. Not even popular in Galbadia, sir. President Dealing is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital. Our plan is to blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher? Not quite. So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Third train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Dealing should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedures in 7 steps. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much. Dealing hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom! Game over, right? Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. After the car is uncoupled, we'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. This is the last uncoupling. The process will probably be similar to the first one. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the President's car. After that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Dealing. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it'll be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes? You sure that's enough? According to the simulation that we ran, it should take only 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seats, right? Of course! Too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guard have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When the guard opens the blind, that means he's checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So, exactly how do you avoid them? Basically run or stop, depending on which guard is below you. That's about it for the sensors. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars. Question: how can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the uncoupling. If we temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes. And we have the codes! Rinoa has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you'll slide down on the side of the train using the cable and enter the codes into the system. Now, I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of numbers between 1 to 4 and has 4 digits. 2341 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers. Instead, it'll have 4 buttons. A, Y, B, X. For instance, if I relay the code 3124, you'll push X, B, A, Y in that order. You'll have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cars, we'll wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing entering the code. Enter 3 codes and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down LB. You got it? In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. That's all. By the way, this model's nice, but the President's car is kinda shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Rinoa made it. That's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. Yeah, it kinda does. Oh, shut up. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Dealing. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. It's one of the most ugliest things that I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? Do you understand? Yes. Let's decide on the party. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ouch! My stomach! R.I.P. Zone's stomach. Give me a moment. Hold on a moment, guys. Okay, we're back. We're moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner the better. I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. That dummy looks real, huh? No one will ever realize that it's fake. Have you seen the dummy the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look-see. It's like a piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan must be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. Are you ready, sir? Squall, over here! We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. We should time our jumps well after we catch up to them, to save some time. From now, we have exactly 5 minutes to complete the operation. Let's try to use every second. Squall! Over here! This is the President's car. After we get across, we'll proceed with the first uncoupling. Sir! Everything's in order, sir. You again? That's 27 times now. How many more times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report? Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it's my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. There goes next month's paycheck. What am I going to propose to her now? I'm gonna have to put it off again. This is the first escort. We're gonna uncouple this first. Like Watts said, there should be 2 guards on this car. Selfie and Zell, you guys keep an eye on the guards. Let us know early if you see them coming. Alright, I'll watch the blue guard. I'll take red. The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to keep an eye on him too. Hold down LB to look to your left and release it to go back. Okay, are you ready to enter the codes? You remember them, right? We'll have to enter 3 codes to disable the circuit for this uncoupling. Okay, Squall, get the cable ready. The system to enter the code is down there. You can't miss it. Press down to go down. To come back up, press up. You won't be able to come up while you're entering the code, so be careful. Okay, let's do it. We have 4 minutes left. Good luck, Squall. Yo, the blue! And red! Squall, this way! What should I do? I mean, he's not gonna like it, but it's my job. Sir? Everything's in order, sir. Huh? He's not angry. Phew! That's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he got it. What? Is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. Sir! Aye, yes, sir! You! Don't just stand there! Get back to your station! Sir, yes, sir! There goes another paycheck. That's 2 in one day. What the heck? Is this the right train? The interior looks different. Looks shabbier. Maybe not. What am I gonna do? No ring and now no more candlelight dinner. I'll never be able to get married. This is the second escort. After this, we're home free. I think there are 2 guards on this car too. Zoe and Sophie are up ahead, working on uncoupling our car from theirs. You're on your own this time. Watch to your right side. To do this, hold down RB. Let's get this over with. You know how to enter the codes, right? We'll have to enter 5 codes to disable the circuit for this connection. Are you ready, Squall? We have 4 minutes left. Good luck, Squall. Squall, this way! Finally! We've waited so long for this encounter with Windsor. Was that perfect, sir? Amazing, sir! You're the best, sir! Well then, leave the intelligence to me. Leave the intelligence. Yeah, leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Ouch! You three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the President. Serious negotiations. Better make sure my GM's equipped. I mean, we're good, so yeah. And I need another toilet break, so I'll save and be right back. Okay, let's get started. Ready? Yeah. Precedent dealing. As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady? What's wrong? Ooh, too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber. You pass along a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? Oh, my butt hurts from all this sitting, young lady. So what did you have in store for me that I resisted? Why don't you tell me? you, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? You fell for it. That's exactly not the best interpretation of the fake president right there. Yep. Besides, my voice is a rather raspy, so that's why. Amusing! This is amusing! Kill the resistance! Oh no, where's my... okay. the president was a fake. Can't believe he fell for it. Info, sir. New info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security super tight, sir. The TV station? Why in Timber? They can broadcast it just as easily from Galbadia. Do you think the Dollet communication tower has anything to do with this? What's that? Dollet has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what's that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that, but what I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast? Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love and peace. Nah. If I remember correctly, radio waves has been used in 17 years. It's been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then. Can you guys give us a minute? Can't we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall? They called it the strategy meeting? Yep. Okay, so let's switch up. I'll remove Zell in. Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. What's it say? Valum Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B as the hiring party. Seed, hereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision... the hell? I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. Sid is such a nice man. What's it say this time? To the Forest Owls, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Valum Garden has Matter Sid Kramer. Until Timber's independence? That is so vague. Hey, you're paid professionals. No complaining. Okay, let's decide on the parties. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach! So, of the four of us, the ones who will be heading to the TV station will be... I'll pick Selfie this time. Did I put an Angela cover on Rinoa? Yep, I did. Okay, so we'll try not to get some EXP for the meantime. So I have Break Magic on Rinoa. So it shouldn't be a problem. TV station, sir? It's quite close if you take the local train. But the local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. Are you ready, sir? Best of luck, sir. I'll be keeping watch here. A guy dressed as a cadet. Gathering information. He was asking about the president's stay. I find it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. He was very polite and kept addressing me as sir. I think I know who we're talking about. He was taking care of three suspicious-looking characters from Valum. I'll go question every teenager in the area. No, we can't just go up to anybody and... These are citizens. We can't inflict any. How dare they trap to kidnap the president? Not only is this disrespectful to the president, but also to us Galbadian soldiers as well. I'll be sure to find him and throw their sad behinds in jail. Please, hear me out to the very end. Say, I remember now, sir. I think the TV station is located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Please head in that direction, sir. I hope you find it. What? Come on! The Galbadian soldiers are coming! Lots of guards patrolling the city now. Please be careful, sir. Seems like the hotel's not available either. Should you need to recover, use the owl's tears, sir. I heard it works wonders. I believe you can find it at the old man's house. I guess you won't be needing it anyway. You're all seats. You'll be fine, right, sir? Hey! Don't leave me, sir! Don't leave me, sir! Okay. I'll have to buy some stuff here. I think I'll go with 20 of these. I think I'll buy these just in case. Okay. I'm broke. Yes, I know. So this will come in handy later on, because I want to remove some abilities that are redundant. And for the magic scroll, this is what I'm gonna do. I need more wizard stones. We're getting random encounters here, so all of the enemies are humans, so they are susceptible to petrify. Looks like the trains have stopped running. Usually the local trains would be running here. A lot of hustle and bustle. Better keep your eyes peeled. If you let one resistance member in here, your dear kids are, well, dead meat. We have to get to the TV station fast. I can't bear to watch them suffer like this. So I heard everyone here supports the resistance. You guys are such fools. Just imagine how much this place would have thrived if you were loyal to us. This place is gonna be stuck in the backwoods forever. And you? Are you happy with your life? Blindly following orders every day, doing things you probably don't believe in? So what if we're undeveloped? We're not looking to thrive. All we want is to be able to stand on our own feet, to be independent and live accordingly to what we believe. You guys will probably never understand, having thrown away our pride and dignity. We're not the fools. You are. You're both dead! dead! No! Thank you for your help. I got a little carried away. We appreciate your help, but we can't let you through here. I'm sorry. Hi, Rinoa. The weather sure is nice today. Beautiful day, is it? Why can't I see anything interesting? I'm such a loser. Rinoa, please take this. Here, well, bye. Hello there, Meryl. Welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice day today, wherever you are. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I'm sick, that's why I saw you were streaming. Wanted to say hi. Get well soon, Meryl. I hope try to stay healthy. Drink some delicious healthy juice. And don't forget your medicine. Yep, sick battle theme. Can never go old. So what I'm doing, if you're wondering, I'm petrifying these enemies because I don't want to get EXP. Trying as low level as I can so that I can save them for the character bonuses once I get one particular GF. Since you cannot even turn them into cards, you're better off petrifying them. No EXP, but you don't even get any items or AP. Hello, what can I do for you, honey? We want to take a look around. Okay, go ahead. Okay, we're going to find something that is inappropriate. This one. Don't even bother asking what is it. Okay, so we will save that girl next door later. Because, you know, it's a quote-unquote naughty magazine. We're gonna use this later. Much later. So I forgot about the girl next door. Yeah, that's something we can get. You can trade it for something much later. Come again. The only thing about this is that Rinoa, when she gets hit, she tends to counter with Angelo, so that's why I'm trying to avoid her getting hit and triggering her counter. Because that's most of my low-level playthroughs. Young lad, you like beverages? Yeah, kind of. Good to hear. Drink all you want from the faucet. You don't have to turn back. You don't have to hold back. It's just water. I feel revitalized. Yeah, Squall is such an edgelord. How is it? Good? Back in the days, we used to call it austere and sell it to travelers from afar. I'm not pressing you for money. Don't worry, young lad. Yep, we got cured thanks to that water. Okay, save point. There's a save point. Yay, I was supposed to say, yay, salary! Because this game is, if you at least damage the enemy, you get EXP, even if you run away. Here, I don't want any of that, so they'll be at full health when they get petrified. Break. That was too easy, man. For a country bumpkin, you sure had some good stuff. Yo, better ease off a little. These Timber hicks hate us enough as it is. Let's get him! This city. Came here from Dollet to have me a good time. And now, trains are no longer running. Can't even stay in a hotel because of a stupid official. Harassed by Galbadian soldiers. have my precious card stolen. This hasn't been my day. Those jerks. They think they can use brute force to get anything they want. Hell, this town's a good example. Yeah. Everything's jacked up because the resistance tried to kidnap the president. Thanks to them, the trains have stopped. There's the Galbadian soldiers all over the place. All because of them! Don't they understand I'm the one suffering from their reckless actions? Stupid, boneheaded, good-for-nothing resistance! You can just kiss my... Hey! You don't understand anything. The resistance is fighting for Timber's future. They're all doing the best they can. It's the Galbadian soldiers and their leader who are at fault. Okay, I want to go to the back alley. Might be difficult, it's pretty stubborn. Those of fit and try to move on the spot. Let's see. This stuff stinks. He's drinking a bottle with a red label. Looks quite drunk. Red. The bottle is red, so red. We need to get through. And now I'm getting dissed by some punk. Owner, give me another drink. Let's try buying him a drink. Let's see, 100 gil. Hey punk, you got good manners. Hey, that's the first try too. I ain't the rude type either. Here, take some of this. Hey owner, can't stand up. Can you help me? Ugh, totally wasted. Okay, rock spirit alert. If you know, you know. We, the resistance, carried out the kidnapping of the president and failed. But the president will be dead next time. Next time. Do you really know what the kidnapping is all about? It's like playing tag. Mommy said you catch him and then you give him a spanking. Well, I guess it's kind of like that. Cookies are ready. Coming, coming. We the resistance. Okay, for those who don't know why these are happening, it's because of the worldwide radio interference. So it's in-game lore. So because one of the sorceresses were sealed and was orbited to space, and then because of that, this happened. So in the FF8 timeline, 17 years prior to this game's events and story, every radio and TV are rendered useless, except for online. I think they're using online. We'll get to that later. Hey, an outdoor TV! This is creepy. What is it? This noise is broadcast over most of the frequencies. Something has to be done about this before they can broadcast it all over the air. Right on! The president is in the studio now, sir. Too many guards now, so we won't be able to storm the place, sir. so we can't just rush in. We've got to come up with a new plan now. If the president leaves, maybe the guards will be gone too. That's when we do our broadcast. It might not be as influential, but it's better than nothing, right? We don't stand a chance if we take him head on, right? Don't worry about us. We'll fight your enemies based on your decision. That is our duty. Hey, I miss you too. Just want you to know, I'm ready for anything. How sad. Act on my decision? That's your duty? What an easy life it must be just to follow orders. Call it what you want. All we want is for you to achieve your goal using our help. I find it hard to believe that you can do it, though. What did you say? If you have something to say, just say it! How serious are you? Really? The three of you plop down on the floor to discuss strategy? On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right? How do you think we feel, working for such an organization? You're being a little too hard. Sorry. I guess I got a little carried away. You know, maybe this was all a big mistake. I thought everything could work out fine when C came to help us. But I guess it's not that easy. You're all hired and it's not like you're one of us. Let's see. We'll cancel the plan and we'll disperse for now. We don't stand a chance if we take him head on, right? So you guys probably think this is all a game to us. Well, it's not. We're serious. So serious, it hurts. Huh? They're starting? It's Zell. Yeah, chicken was Zell. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Oh! People of the world, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, this is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a recording. This is an actual broadcast over the air. Yes, it's been 17 years since the live broadcast has been possible. Oh, please excuse me. I seem to have lost my composure. We would like to present to you today a message from the lifelong president of Galbadia, Vincent Dealing. Ladies and gentlemen, President Dealing. Greetings! I am Vincent Dealing, lifelong president of Galbadia. Today, I stand before you to make a following proposition. We, the people of this world, have the power to end all wars. See? It's a peace proposal to the world. I knew it. Unfortunately, there are some trifling problems standing between Galbadia and other nations, and they must be resolved. I plan to convene with other nations' leaders immediately to resolve these problems. At this time, allow me to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference. Man, all this just to introduce an ambassador. The ambassador is the sorceress. Sorceress? Hey, Cypher! What's he doing? Instructor Trippy, stay back! Wow, what are we gonna do? For the last time, stay back. You're only going to provoke him. Nothing. It's our job to assist the owls. It's none of our business. Timber team, are you watching? Get over here right now. You have permission. I need your help. Squad leader! Squall! Okay, I'm gonna need to do something for this. Total edgelords. Yeah. They are total edgelords. So that's why... I'm just preparing my junctions for the next party later, so... Don't mind me. This is not the best. This is not my best voice for each of the characters. Some of them are really cranky. Been so long since I played this, I'm forgetting a lot of details. It's almost like playing for the first time again. Yep. I streamed this last year, but it was a no commentary playthrough. So this is a request from somebody saying, okay, I need help, can you help me do this, do that? We need to restrain him. What do you think you're doing? It's obvious, ain't it? What are you planning to do with this? What are you planning to do with this guy? Planning to do? That's right, he knows Rinoa. Is that why he's here? I get it. You're Rinoa's. Shut your damn mouth, chicken wuss. He broke out of the disciplinary room, injuring many in the process. You stupid idiot! Zale, please. Be quiet. Instructor, I know. You're gonna take the stupid idiot back to garden, right? Shut up! No! I see. So you're all from Garden. Should anything happen to me, the entire Galbadian military will undoubtedly crush Garden. You can let go of me now. Nice going, chicken wuss. You and your stupid big mouth. Take care of this mess, Instructor and Mr. Leader. I might need to take another run at the toilet. It's cold because it's raining, so I've been doing the number one a lot. I'm not even drinking water every 30 minutes. Gotcha, your Rinoa voice is spot on, to be honest. Thank you. Okay, here's my good impression of the Idea possessed by Ultimecia voice. I feel that. Why does rain do that? Well, yeah, it happens, especially when it's cold. We had a I think we had a typhoon brewing in, so it's been raining frequently. One moment. Yep, I definitely need to go to the toilet. Real quick. One moment. Okay, that's better. Now, where was I? Okay, now let's do this. Poor boy. Stay away from me. Such a confused little boy. Are you going to step forward? Retreat? You have to decide. Stay back! The boy in you is telling you to come. The adult in you is telling you to back off. You can't make up your mind. You don't know the right answer. You want help, don't you? You want to be saved from this predicament. Shut up! Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Besides, you're only a little boy. I'm not! Stop calling me a boy! You don't want to be a boy anymore? I'm not a boy! Come to me to a place of no return. Bid farewell to your childhood. Thank you, by the way. Hey guys! We're safer. We don't know. He'll be okay, right? They found our base. It's completely destroyed. And everyone else? They're fine. They're good at escaping. Darn you a day. Safer bet. Yep. We have to stay away from Timber for a while. Is there a safe place you can take me? This is an order. An order from your client, remember? Alright. Rinoa, I heard your base is in serious trouble. Come over to my place until things settle down. I appreciate it. Thank you. What are you waiting for, Squall? Come on. This way. This is it. I'll let you know if anything changes. Till then, make yourself at home. Thanks, Chief. Chief? She's the leader of the Forest Foxes. Almost everyone's a resistance member in this town. But right now, we're the only ones that are really active. Let's stay here for a while. I don't get it. What did Safer come here for? I think he came to help us, the Forest Owls. I talk about it a lot with him. So please, don't think too badly of him. Anybody in here? What is this? I have 2 small children in here. Don't do anything to frighten them. Upstairs! Hurry! Will she be okay? She'll be fine. The legend goes that my mother took down many soldiers with her strength, cooking, and beauty. That beauty part sure makes it sound like a legend. So tired. I wonder if he's alright. He was so angry when he found out that it was only the 3 of you dispatched to Timber. What? They might end up fighting the whole Galbadian force. And all they dispatched are 3 rookie seed members? Damn it! I'm going to Timber. I never would have guessed he was serious about it. That guy's always serious. You should know that by now. What's going to happen to Safer? He may already be dead. How can you be so casual? I feel sorry for him. Feel sorry? Safer would hate to hear that. What's so funny? You're terrible. So, why do you think Safer may already be dead? Because the president of Galbadia and Sorceress joined forces. Safer attacked the president. It is no surprise that Safer may have been killed because of it. Even so, I still hope he's alive. Think what you want. Reality isn't so kind. Everything doesn't work out the way you want it to. That's why. As long as you don't get your hopes up, you can take anything. You feel less pain. Anyway, whatever wish you have is none of my business. You're mean. Meanie. What's with her? Sorry. The Galbadian forces are withdrawing. Only the soldiers normally stationed here will stick around. If you're going to leave town, now's your chance. You know how persistent those soldiers can be. What a meanie. Hold on, my dog needs something. Where is it, Yuki? You want some attention. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Wait. I want to go home. So, what's your plan? Squall, any thoughts on where to go? We have to get out of here first. Getting out of here is only the first step. What do you mean? Garden Code, Article 8, Line 7. 8-7. In the event that the returning to the assigned garden is not possible, report to the nearest garden. Head for the nearest garden. Very good. From here, that will be Galbadia Garden. We can take the train from here and get off at a station called East Academy. From there, we have to go through the forest west of the station to get to Galbadia Garden. I've been there several times. We should be okay. Okay then. We'll escape from Timber and head to Galbadia Garden. The party will be... Wait. Let's go. You be careful now. Take this with you. Bad timing. It's me, sir. It's me. Got some info, sir. Timber Station will be shut down temporarily. Mega bummer. Not necessarily. It's not completely shut down yet. The last train out of here is bound for East Academy. We're getting on that train. You're going too, right, Rinoa? Yeah. What about you, Watts? No need to worry about me. I'll go gather more info. I promise I'll be back. You take care, okay? Squall, please take care of Rinoa. Yeah, don't worry. Client's orders. What about you? Will you be safe here? I'll be fine, sir. I'll put up the fight of my life. I'm happy, sir. Rinoa! Squall! It's me! Zone! You need to go to East Academy, right? There are no more tickets left. Super duper mega bummer! We'll do whatever it takes to get on that train. You won't have to do that. Looky here! I have everyone's tickets right here. One for you. 3 for you seed people. Here. I'll give them to the leader. And the last one is for me. Go on. Take it. I can't take that. It's yours. Ouch! Ouch! My stomach hurts. Ouch! Just get going. The train's leaving. Thank you. Zone, we're gonna see each other again, okay? No matter what, you have to survive. We have to liberate Timber together, remember? I know. I'll go hide in the bathroom or something. Now get going. Ouch! Take care of Rinoa, will you? I'll kill you if you let anything happen to her. Okay, let's mosey on out of Timber. This train is bound for Dollet, stopping at East Academy. This is the last train for today. Please hurry on board. Let me double check. Get off at East Academy and go through the forest west of the station. Galbadia Garden is located up ahead. Is that correct? Indeed. Glad we have a leader with a good memory. Ow! 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 Bad! Oh. Ow! My hand! This train, bound for East Academy, will depart shortly. Will open! Make it, please! Open up! Better let her have her way. Confirming. Access granted. Thanks. We should get there shortly, so I'll be alright out here. Weren't you just saying something? Well, we made it. I have to thank Zone for that. He's into naughty magazines. I'll keep that in mind. Yep. We already know who do we give that naughty magazine. And that sound means Angelo has learned a new trick. So let's go and learn the next one. Oh man. Okay, there's nothing to see here. Leave him alone. No time to even rest, really. East Academy, get off? Yes. Okay, let's explore this area. And then... Wait, do we have everybody with... Okay, she doesn't have Demi. Luckily, we have this. Yuki. What do you want? What do you want, Yuki? Who's a good boy? The overall music is good too, forgot about it. Yeah. This must be Opal Lake. The rock sank. The rock sank. The rock skipped many times. Hello, human, with a lovely tune. Thanks for speaking to me again. Can you do me a favor? It's my friend, Mr. Monkey. Can you find him for me? Please? Karma. She got karma because landed a crit on her. Okay, let's look for something here for a moment. The Obelix side quest gives you the means to find stone tablets to gain an item by the end of it. I think it's a globe-trotting side quest. Thank you for your business. Please come again. Okay, okay, we're done here. I'll go. Give me a moment. Okay. I guess I should do my double kills while I'm watching. Yeah, you got until like tomorrow, I guess? I already did mine last, it resets tomorrow. So, no, actually, last day is tomorrow. It resets every Wednesday. I think his camera's offline now, so you gotta find somebody else to cast Frenzy for you. Okay, I have a little more time than expected. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, if you do a 2-hour Frenzy, and then you can one-shot everybody on the map. You have chains. Yeah, lucky bastard. I didn't get anything from the ride. There it is. Oop. That's what I'm talking about. The dog will counter. So think of Rinoa as like Shadow. They both have dog companions that will counter attacks. Yeah. What's up, big loser? I'm able to skip the rock as many times as I want. So there. Dork, loser, idiot. Your mom wears combat boots. What happens if I sing? You suck. You suck. Oh, darn it. You're gonna pay for that. There it is. So this is the first clue. You big dork. Yep. Yep, the monkey's just trash talking on you. Okay, let's find something here. Damn it! She's on a rampage. Okay, so we are gonna find a rare card in Dollet, but because the Dollet region has the random rule, we gotta get rid of it. So let's go to Dollet. Welcome, y'all. We'll all be staying here. Thanks, y'all. The bell girl will take y'all to your room. Thank you very much. Please come back again. Yeah, everyone in where here? I mean, in the town here, or right? You're from the south. Yep. I know a friend from Georgia, and he definitely talks like that. Yeah. When I tried cooking for the first time, following my grandma has retired from taking care of us back then when we were still about several ages old. Southern cooking was my inspiration in let's say deep fry and the like, but I'm not really good at making some stuff that has some butter related to it. Coming from California, from New Orleans, was a big culture shock. Yep. Different cultures. Okay, so I saved here because I want to get the rare card here, but at the same time I want to abolish the random rule, which, wait, I have very little cards here, so let's just get rid of the wet work. Let's see if I can... You're pretty good. You're only the second one to enter this room, a winner. The first one was, I'll stop talking. Give generosity to those who defeat you. That used to be the code between fighting men. So I'll follow that code. Go ahead and take whatever card you want. I'm sorry, they're all used and old. Don't tell the old guy that you're the second guy that beat me. You know what I mean. Plus I have a reputation to live up to. Plus I don't want to disappoint him. Okay, you still don't want to abolish. Fine. Whoops! Okay, no problem. Open rule is spread throughout the region. I'll settle here. That was easy-ish. Triple try and throw over there. Well, it takes some practice. You can try to practice in the Ballon region because it only has the open rule. So if you get a hang out of it and you travel around the world and play cards with various difficulties such as the rules right there, you'll get a hang out of it. But you'll get really annoyed over time once you challenge stronger opponents, which has some rare cards, just like this one. Just if you're a collector and you didn't even bother modifying cards, beware of the random roll. Ah, come on, where's that magazine? There it is. Okay, we're done here. If you ever played Final Fantasy XIV, since it's also an MMO, there's also a triple try game there. You could try it if you want to. I think it's just different. It's different as this one. There is also Tetramaster in Final Fantasy IX, which is much tamer, but the thing is the cards that you own get stronger when you win with them. I gotta check on my friend on how it works again, because I'm not good at Tetramaster, but I'm good at Triple Triad. Tetra Master used to be good on Play Online, but not anymore. What my friend says from Kirby Hamtaro. Okay, at the rental car, so let me think. So like, if you move around in a car, it's like real fast and real safe. Yeah, let's rent a car. We gotta go back to Timber so that we can get away with the Dollet rule, because I don't want to put a random rule in it. Save. The memory card in Maple, well, it's good, it's good. Isn't Omok like, wait. Ah, come on! You're gonna lock me out on Trade Rule 1? That sucks. Yeah, that's gonna suck real hard. One moment. I don't ever learn how to omok. I think it's almost like a reversey kind of thing. No! I'm not worried about random rule, okay? It's just the... Are you still gonna block me on trade rule 1? No. No. Yeah, good for you. I'm gonna reset that one. I'm not okay with elemental unless it's S-star. I'm keeping elemental on S-star. Tried Amok several times back in the old Maple days. It's good. It's good. I'm more into memory. The pair up cards. I'm more better into those. Okay, good. You didn't block me to trade rule 1. Because I need that later on. Okay. Okay, let's go somewhere else. aliens. Okay, so we got some hints for the other rocks, but we are not gonna get into that at this point of the game. So now let's move to the Okay, we're now advancing to this. We're not too far from Galbadia Garden now. Hey, I was just thinking. There might be some bad news from the Galbadian government. What if we get caught and then get broadcast to the whole world? Whatever happens, happens. Now come on, let's just keep going. I'm worried about Balam Garden. If anything happens to Garden, it's all my fault. I'm the one who said we were all from Garden. You think the president will retaliate on Garden? Maybe. Figures. But we have a whole bunch of seeds at Balam Garden. They wouldn't lose to the Galbadian army, would they? Depends on how strong the army is. I know, but... Oh, you're just a great leader, aren't you? Do you actually have fun acting so callous towards your comrades? Not again. Zell wants your support. I knew it was gonna be something like that. Any kind of encouragement will make. That's just to ease your mind. Am I the only one who thinks that? No, I'm sure it's safer. Don't you ever worry about or even think about the well-being of your comrades? I don't believe in relying on others. Don't you understand? Whatever. Are you listening, Squall? What the... This sensation... Me too. What's going on? I think they went to the dream world. Kiros, are you sure this is the place? Positive. I don't want to be patrolling the wrong place, like last time. Sorry. This ain't the place. This is it. Let's go, Commander. I brought the wrong map. Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this. Nah, everything's cool. Hey, make sure you guys are fully equipped. Well, we are on duty. Let's get a move on and check things out. Okay, back to the dream world. So, Quistis, I think she takes Ward's She takes on Ward. Kiros takes on Selfie. Okay. I don't wanna gain any EXP, so we'll try to do this like so. Berserk, Sleep, Silence, Confuse. But seriously, this place sure is strange. What the heck is this built pile of rocks? You think these are natural rocks used for carving tombstones? Who knows? Or cares? Speaking of strange, why have you been running around so strange? Strange? What do you mean strange? Just being cautious. That's the basic rule of thumb. Hey! Looks like we've got company. Star soldiers. Still wearing those flashy uniforms. Laguna? Ah, don't be such a weenie. What the? Yep, we're weenies. Wasn't our mission just to patrol? Why does it have to turn out like this? Seriously, I wasn't expecting this at all. There's more coming? There's no end to this. Better make a run for it. Okay, so... let's see... Huh? A ladder! Guys, it's a ladder! Looks like it leads down. How about no? Let's check that later. Okay, so this place is gonna be Lunatic Pandora in the present. So any of the actions Laguna performs in the past will affect what's gonna happen at Lunatic Pandora when it gets visited by Squall's party later on. So while also performing the actions here, we may be able to lessen the number of Star soldiers that are coming after us at the very end of this area. So this is one of the few pickups. Let's pick it up. I feel a draft on my butt. There's a hole in my back pocket. I can find it. Oh well, nothing cheaper than something free. Nothing cheaper than something free? What? Is it something I said? Come on, let's go. Come on, where's the encounters? Alright, I have this one. My bad. lever on the hatch is loose. I know! If we use this, some stubborn Estar fool will be able to come after us. What the heck are you up to? Something stupid again, I bet. You guys! You're gonna regret saying that. They say the one who makes fun of a genius will end up crying in the end. So, who's the genius? Just shut up! Anyway, the lever for this hatch is broken. So if we just loosen it a bit more, when they come after us from that side and... Yes! You guessed it! They'll walk over it without expecting a thing! Then all of a sudden, whoops! And down they go! I have to admit, I really am a genius. Ha! Like the Estar soldiers are really gonna fall for this trap. We won't know until we try, and those who will never try will never know. So, I'm gonna do it. Just remember, if we tamper with the lever, we won't be able to make it back to the other side. It'll be idiotic to fall for our own trap. So, here it goes. You guys, stand back. There! No F for that Estar soldier. Okay, let's tamper them more. So here's another one. Wait a minute. Maybe this lever too. This lever, it's not moving because there's something stuck? Ah well. Here's the next one. Old key. This time, it's in my shirt pocket, so... Not again! I can find it. Oh well, it's not like I'm gonna die. Okay, let's move to the other side and get the trap done. Wait a minute, maybe this lever too? So here goes. You guys, stand back. You planning to fall for your own trap? It's already a dead end. You still want to close off the path we just took with the trap? Normally, even if you raise the lever, it'd be meaningless. Oh, I get it. Well, perfect timing, I guess. You know what I mean. Since this lever's also loose, I just thought we'd leave it alone. Yeah, right. What? You don't believe me? Come on, guys. What's wrong? My leg cramped up. Phew. It's fine now. I'm so out of shape. Gotta stretch before I exercise. That last battle we had doesn't really count as exercise. What? Just say something? No. Okay, so there's some rocks there, so what I'm gonna do is gonna save first. The heck is this? A blue and red switch. And 2 fuses? A detonator. You know? Oh, I get it. The short blue fuse is for that boulder. Then the long red fuse is for the boulder further down. Hey man, are you crazy? You don't even know how powerful that thing will be. I bet it's not all that. The detonator's right here, so as long as we stay behind it, we'll be alright. Well, I guess so. Let's see. So if you want to push both switches, go for the red switch first. The bomb blast won't reach us here. Just stay put. What? That was awfully loud. Lucky we were here. That's what I told you before. You should always check how powerful the thing could be. Wasn't it me who said that? Anyway, we're all still alive, right? It's gonna blow! Run for it! Huh? Awfully quiet. I was expecting a blast of some sort. See? I told you it wasn't all that powerful. I don't think we're done here. Oh shoot, I have to drop. It's been fun though. Talk to you later. Thank you! Have a great day! I'm gonna need a break. So I'll be back for another stream. Give me about an hour, I think. An hour, 30-45 minutes. So I need my usual break time. So stay tuned for the next stream. So sit tight. I'll be back in a moment.